We are here for the first practical podcast. Myself, Ron Jones, Denzel, DJ, as well as MJ and George Bamford. You guys, I'm glad to have y'all sitting there with me, man. For real. The whole idea behind this podcast, though, is to let everyone know how we keep balance.
Yes.
We don't live in the gym 24/7. I know our content shows us constantly in the gym, but that's not where we're always at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So here it is, the real us.
Real
Real clothes on, having adult beverages.
Chill.
All about Sovereign brand.
Right.
Matter of fact, let's figure out what we're doing right now. I'm drinking this.
Shout out to Sovereign.
There it goes. I'm on that Boom Boom.
Oh,
DZ.
Boom, boom. It's crazy.
Boom Boom
I
salvo.
think I'm on a boom boom, but whatever it is, it's booming.
The bamboo.
Bamboo.
You said boom, boom.
The bamboo. Look, I'm a little late right now. This is smooth.
After a few drinks, sometimes your tongue is still relaxed. Yeah, my tongue is still relaxed after a few drinks, right? Yeah.
No
So
doubt.
this is really some adult man stuff, man. Talking to the world about, us and how we keep balance. Let me ask this first question up front, though, you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Balance. Do you feel like you're currently in balance right now, MJ, when it comes to health, your family, pursuing your own fitness goals? I mean, where are we at with that, man?
Absolutely not.
Not in balance.
Not in balance at all.
Why do you say that?
Just because I don't think if you want to have any level of success, like extraordinary success, balance is an afterthought. You can try to say you have balance, but when you are driven, you're ambitious, sometimes certain things you kind of, way to the side a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are chasing your goals and dreams, I don't care. It's very difficult to have balance. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to family, friends, even going outside. I don't know. My man DJ, he finds a way to go outside, my dog. Right. But I'm so driven, and I'm only speaking for myself, right? But like my day consists of grinding, creating content, servicing my customers, where maybe certain things get on left, where I'm not communicating with maybe my daughter, my mom, or my family, you know what I'm saying? And my woman, she's obviously a part of my lifestyle heavily. So certain things don't maybe necessarily have the balance that you're looking for. So me personally, I don't think if you want a huge level of success that you can have necessarily the balance that you're looking for.
Okay. It's funny because you have the word success, which is interesting because success is measured in different ways from person to person.
Right.
But the measurement tool you're using right now, you're saying you don't feel
I don't feel
extremely successful. Tell me this then, DJ. You got a series of accolades, man. You first met way back in the day when you were working for a gym.
Right.
Here it is now. You are owning a gym, one of the greatest gyms in this nation. I'll keep you right now. You recognize this gym on a regular basis. It's called Finale Fit. You see it routinely on everyone's network.
Yeah.
This is that humble owner, Denzel, who owns I interchange Denzel and DJ.
Yeah.
Bro, tell me, to get to where you're at now, did you have balance? And right now, do you feel like you got balance? Kids, everything.
Yeah, kids is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have balance now. Did I have balance before? No. I was just living life, and me training every day, all day, but still doing what I'm going to do at night, having fun.
Yeah.
It was just one of the things where if I knew I had to do something, no matter what I did that night before, I'm getting up and doing it. It's a little different now because now I have my own gym. I have kids, the whole nine. And what is most importantly to me is basically just not having on every hat. You got to kind of delegate. Just delegate services. So marketing, managing the gym, training your clients, training any clients.
Yeah.
Most important to me. It was just hard. I was doing the things all that by myself at one time.
Yeah.
And I'm still doing some of the things by myself, but still. It's important to, delegate tasks.
Yeah.
You can delegate tasks. I know, like you said, you got a lot going on and you try to be successful. But the only way you can be successful is you can focus on one thing at a time. You can't put on all these hats and try to do everything at one time, which I'm still going through right now.
Yeah.
But I have a great team at Finale, which offers me to build my brand. Finale is going to be built up through, the people that come to the gym, you, MJ, y'all all come to the gym, y'all post Finale, that's going to be built up regardless.
Okay.
Now it's time to focus on me. So how do I build me up?
Yeah. So it seems to me like that success that you're going after is coming if you learn to balance or excuse me, outsource certain responsibilities. So then Denzel could focus on Denzel, which would include perhaps fostering a relationship romantically, keeping your kids, or rearing them as you want to, more so, while you still grow and own the business of Fennell. But Fennell itself, if you don't watch it, can spill over. It can consume you, right?
It can definitely spill over. So that's why I still keep a hand in it. And I'm there every day, as you can see. So I definitely still keep a hand in it. But still, I still have other people doing certain things for me that I don't really want to do or just think about doing it because I have so much other on my plate that I'm trying to do as far as just building the actual brand, building my brand, building the Fennell brand. I don't want to worry about writing checks to my staff. I don't want to worry about
fixing light bulbs.
I don't want to worry about
Can I ask you a quick question? How hard was it for you to delegate those responsibilities to someone else? Because I found it very challenging in the beginning.
It's trust.
To hand off and trust.
Yeah.
How difficult was that?
So let me tell you something. We're in Atlanta, right? Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to be their own person. So it's especially me. If you go to my gym, it's not just a regular gym like LA Fitness. People come there to grow, to be great, to do certain things, to grow their own brand, which is perfectly fine for me. But it's hard to say, hey, you have this job for this amount of money an hour. And they're like, well, no, I want to do my own thing, but I still want to work for you. It's like, bro, you can't do that. It's not how it works.
Not in my business.
You know what I'm saying? So it is very challenging. Let me tell you the best way to go about that. Go to them undergrads. Go to Georgia State, go to Georgia Tech, get them undergrads that want to work for credits and stuff. Okay. That's where you go to find. There's no ties.
It
ain't about basically they're working for credits or whatever. So trust is like out the window. They got to do what they got to do to get what they want to get. But if you take it personal and you just start hiring people, this is not my brand is Fennell is not a gym where I'm making billions like an LA Fitness or Planet Fitness. So if I'm paying you this amount of money an hour to work for this, that's coming out of my pocket. Fennell is my brand, not nobody else's. So if I'm paying $50 an hour to work, I'm paying you almost $1,000 every 2 weeks. That's coming out of my pocket. I only have one Fennell, not Planet Fitness, not Fitness was $1 billion company. So if I'm having you do something, I expect you to do it at full force. And that's the hardest thing to do right now.
And that's what MJ was saying, right? It's trying to find the person you can trust enough to take that on as if it was their own, right? And going above and beyond for that. George, man, you don't have the same immediate responsibilities as us by way of having children quite yet. I don't want to get into your romantic life. You can if you want to. But tell me this, bro. It seems to be all peaches and cream. As the catapulting influencer, man. Tell us, bro, how do you feel right now, man? Is the balance there like you want to at this point, or what?
What do you guys? The balance. So personally, I'm trying to find more balance. The balance is not there. Like I feel like I pour so much into, being a creator, content creator, and a businessman. Just I put so much energy there that it takes away from romantic relationships, around family, little things like that. So, there's an imbalance there. So, but I'm trying to create more balance and then I could give more time to the business and more time to my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'll feel better.
For sure. I feel you, man.
When you're scaling a business, balance is obsolete. When you are scaling and you're growing, it's very, very difficult to manage household and all these other different aspects. And we had that conversation earlier, the importance of having a good partner, woman by your side that can help you manage, but also know her position and role within your life and be able to manage certain things or take certain things off your plate. I think a woman is invaluable in those situations. And when you find one and you experience, you realize, that's I can hand that off and I can focus on this and be more creative. Right. But when you have I remember somebody once said, if you don't delegate certain things, your business is a hustle. It doesn't become a business until you start delegating and putting trust in other people. Then it's not a business. It's not a hustle anymore. It's a business. So that was one of the things I had to learn when I had to have someone over my content creation as far as for the business and ads and email marketing and Google ad marketing. I had to delegate those things because I wasn't able to focus on being creative and what I do best.
Just far too much on your plate.
Yeah, without a doubt.
At one time, trying to do it all. Micromanaging became an issue.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So, Joe, I got a question. Is it worth it? With everything you're doing and whatnot, as far as like creating content, you're trying to become who you want to be, but you're missing out on so much in life when it comes to, let's say, a female or just love life or kids or whatever you want to live, whatever your dreams are to be as a man. Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? I probably have to look back on life to be able to answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, all I know is just this is what I have to do to get to where I need to get.
Right.
So maybe in a few years when I'm looking back, I could be able to answer that question. Like, it's worth that. You know what I'm saying? That I was able to put so much energy here because it paid off. Right. But, right now I probably can't answer that. But
no doubt.
The stressful part is that I'm trying to wear many hats.
Yeah.
Right. That's what y'all was saying. Like, I to be able to delegate so things can run smoother.
Yeah. I mean, that's everything that's on the floor.
Yeah, I'm trying to wear all those many hats.
But I trust that because your business is your baby. It came from within you. It is your actual baby. You love this. And it's hard to let someone else have a say-so in your baby that you're trying to grow. Right. I will tell you guys this, though. This is the hack to it all. Not a hack, but this is probably the storybook tale. I met my significant other, my romantic lover in college, right? She has grown into a significant helpmate in my world, to include in my actual brand. I say that because she didn't have an actual position in the Big Ron Jones brand, but she does because she's allowing me to do what I got to do. I'm with you guys right now here after hours on a Friday, enjoying a few drinks in this podcast style. Why? Because my daughter and son are at home being watched by my wife. So I guess it is truly going to be a helpmate in that sense. So that part there, I'm not really worried about. Someone actually is controlling that. I love her for that much, right? I've learned recent times here that I can't do it all if I want to grow and scale myself. Right. So I've learned to trust different guys in my world, or bring other guys into my world. How about that? Different tutors who I did with my newest friends, professional here who I have handling certain tasks for me. And I tell you what, man, one thing about it is I think that's teaching me balance wise to be a better leader. Because I think leaders have to learn who they're leading, but beyond that, understanding how to help them to be the best. Right. And helping them to be the best helps them to give you their best. So if it's an email marketing manager, if it's one of your shooters, if it's somebody who manages your social media, whatever it may be here, make sure you hire the proper person for the proper task at hand. Does that make sense?
Man, without a doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
And I always say something like this. Like for me, it's like I would never like if you work for me, if you work for me in whatever task you do, I would never give you a job that I never done. So for my front desk, like I would never tell you to, hey, go mop the floor. If I never done it
yourself, yeah, you're right.
I want to know what it's like. I want to know what it feels like to hustle and grind. And if I'm telling you to do something I never done, I just feel like I'm a hypocrite.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that I remember too, what is we talking about business and hustle? I remember because we all come from different backgrounds and different communities, right? But when you come from like the hood or certain situations, and you say email marketing. It's like, okay, bro, you want me to give you $1,500? I ain't seen no results. Yeah. You know how difficult that is to do? Or, hey, bro, I need you to create content and I'll pay you a certain amount of money.
They need that money up front.
Mentally, you have to change your thinking when it comes to investing into your brand, into your business. And that was a struggle for me in the beginning. I was like, you want me to do what? And give you what? And I ain't seen... But it was the trusting and vetting people and understand. You feel me? Yeah, that's a real thing. So it's kind of one of those things where you got to kind of manage your emotions and your mental capacity when it comes to managing your business.
You're going to take some L's with it.
Oh, you want to take some L's.
Absolutely. Take some L's.
Absolutely. Put your pants on.
But make sure you learn from those L's though, right? You guys, we all had our full fitness week done. Yeah, my cardio in, got my strength training in. It's actually okay to chill with y'all and have a drink. Yeah. This ultraviolet edition is awesome. I want y'all to taste it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, to finding balance.
To finding balance.
What are we drinking?
We're drinking ultraviolet edition of the McQueen.
Let's go.
It's an awesome drink. Smooth, ain't it? Dangerously smooth.
That's a
dangerously smooth, fellas. Dangerously smooth.
Right, you trying to get me jacked up, dog? I'm already lit, bro.
We have hours, man. So we chilling.
Look, at this point on, I am not responsible for what comes out of my mouth. Please do not cancel me. All right? Please do not cancel me. All right?
So what is happening alcohol right now? People have a problem with that sometimes in the health and fitness world because they have an issue with the idea of someone enjoying themselves with things that are actually contributing to their health and fitness goal. I'm a strong believer, though, that you have to find balance. Is a shot of alcohol going to help me to build bigger muscles? No, it doesn't. But there is a mental reciprocity that comes from that. I'm hanging with my fellows, right, with my friends. You know what I'm saying? That's worth something. I can't always be about counting macros, protein, carbs, and fat 24/7. This part of connecting to you guys is humongous for keeping me going. I personally like to balance myself when it comes to chase my physical goals by keeping my alcohol to just the weekends. 48 hours is not a bunch of time.
Right.
But I'm about my absolute strict structured business now between Monday and Friday. I ain't gonna lie to you. During college, man, it started around Thursday and went through Sunday. You know what I mean? So it was more like, 3 business, 4 hours straight chilling. Now my balance is found that way. Tell me this, y'all. Real talk.
What's up?
You guys have some awesome physiques. We'll pause there for a moment.
That's crazy.
But with that being said, though,
Do we say pause?
with that being said,
We in a commercial break.
being said, though, you guys, we'll pause. Be back to you in a moment. With that being said, though, man, how are you guys maintaining this? Because we all enjoy ourselves. DJ, tell me, what is the balance or the structure you're finding in pursuing your fitness goals, but you're still hanging out with us? You're meal prepping, you're staying hydrated, you're still hitting your cardio. How are you doing this? Or are you simply not doing it? We have no better. We're none the wiser. What's going on?
No, I'm definitely doing it. Like my week is very planned out, especially when I have kids and whatnot. I see my kids every day, and I try to pick my daughter up from school. I have a strict schedule when it comes to work out.
And black men do take care of their children. Let's not. I'm sorry. I'm going to interrupt. All right, let's cancel that narrative. Like we ain't out here taking care of our kids. Matter of fact, my camera right here. Let me tell you, us all these black men, we take very good care of our children and our responsibilities. So, he will. Soon to be, our dog. Soon to be your camera. He gonna take care of his kids. So we gonna kill that narrative right now. But go ahead, dog. Speak. Talk your issue.
So I try to see my I pick my daughter up from school. I see my son, and I try to see my other daughter, most likely every day. And I've had to balance my thing out to where it's very, very strict. Me waking up early. I have to be at the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning to train my clients. I work out from 7 to 8 in the morning. I work out myself. And then I train some more clients. From 1 to 3 is the only time I really get to myself besides sleep, and I'm just relaxing. And it's become a routine where, because I have these responsibilities that is so easily followed, just to make sure that my kids is getting the best. The biggest thing that helped me with my routine is my kids. Playing right there.
Structure.
That's right. Well, that's the biggest thing that helped me with my routine. You have to plan. You have to know what you're doing. Just because I want to be there for my kids. My dad was there for me, and that's really that's really the biggest thing that helped me plan throughout my whole day. Without my kids not being here, and I feel like that they're put in my life for this exact reason. Hey, I just feel like God, Denzel, listen, you're doing good, but you're turning up a little too much. You're turning up Monday through Sunday. Right. Listen, you leave the club on a Tuesday and go sit in the car in the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning till the gym open. You're doing a little too much.
Things are spiraling.
Yeah, it's going crazy. So I just feel like this is the perfect time for me, open up my business. This is the perfect time for me to actually just get my they helped me get a schedule.
Okay.
I never had a schedule.
I've always believed that, man.
I never had a schedule.
If you're trying to be a good parent or raise kids, the structure you must create in your own life to help rear them will keep you in good health. I promise you. If you're trying to really make sure your kids get up and out to the school bus on time, you got to go sleep on time yourself.
And agree with me with this. It just happened. It's not like, okay, before you have kids, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Bro, I was still doing a little at a time when I had my kids. But for some reason, I've got to like a point where it's like, oh, damn, this is my day now?
Yeah.
It just happened. That wasn't planned. It wasn't like structured. The fact that you have kids and you want to be there for your kids and you want to be the best father you can be as men, as black men. I just feel like, for me, knowing who my dad was to me, to my sisters and everything, it was like, okay, chill out a little bit. Go pick your daughter up. do this, you got the third. It just happened.
Yeah.
Like, and now it's so important to me where I take pride in that shit.
Yeah.
I take pride in picking up my daughter from school.
Okay.
I take pride in seeing my son.
Yeah, because don't nobody look like you when you pick her up. You a 6'6" monster walking through. They're like, oh, daddy here.
I know this is off the topic, but let me tell you something about love, bro. You'll never get no love from nobody, no female, no nobody, from going to pick their kid up from school at 3 years old.
And they receive it.
And then seeing that smile on her face,
Yeah.
seeing that joy.
Yeah.
They don't know what love is. Bro, they don't know what love is.
Yeah.
It's just like, daddy. It's just like, oh, shit. This is real.
Yeah.
This is real right here.
Yeah. So you're exposing George to a new thing he hasn't seen yet. But George
Wait till you see it, Joy. Your first time you was, oh, this is real. This is what it's supposed to feel like.
Yeah, you're right. So the structure you found in your life came from ultimately wanting to be a better dad.
Exactly.
And then doing so, other things kind of fell into natural
Exactly.
position. MJ, bro, you actually have a grand. So you've done this and you're doing it again.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Big dog, tell me,
Man.
you're keeping balance because you enjoy yourself after hours with
Without
the
a doubt.
homeboys, right? You enjoy yourself, of course, with your significant other.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We're chilling, enjoying ourselves. Tell me, bro, what kind of balance are you finding to it all? Monday through Friday, I'm about
Monday through
business.
Friday.
I enjoy myself on the weekend. What
Yes.
are you doing, bro?
Yeah, it's pretty much just like you said. I think for any like young man or anybody out there, you go through phases of life. At 25, you are completely different when you are 35.
Yeah.
And, you know, that change of those phases continue to change. What I was at 25, I ain't gonna lie, I was extremely disciplined. I was on my meals. I was this, I was that. Now, maybe not so much. In being at 42, I enjoy drinking. Not obviously in moderation. I enjoy smoking cigars and other things, but I enjoy life. Yeah, you see me in the gym all the time. I really am working hard. I bust my ass. You see the sweat, but also too the balance when it comes to certain aspects of my life. I really enjoy just experiencing it, and I find now more than anything, family is extremely important.
Yeah.
Like my grandchildren, spending time with them. Oh. I never thought I would be that guy.
Yeah.
Where, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, well, okay, what are we doing? What can we plan for them? But like right now, I'm planning the cabin trip for the whole family. You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought about doing that, say, a decade ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as you change, life changes and you evolve. And I never thought that I would be that individual that will literally be planning trips and family things. I think it's just maybe your own mortality. Where as you get older, it's like, yo, okay, I'm on the other side of things now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
I value other things now to say you are 25 and I really enjoy those things, but I also enjoy life. I like hanging out. DJ, we got to hit the clubs.
Hit me up. So let me
The man around town, DJ.
So here's my first question. You said you were strictly 25, on 25 years old. Now you're 42. Is it because what you've been through and what you've seen and what you experienced that you enjoy this kind of drinking, this kind of conversation better?
Yeah, it was obviously your experiences are your perspective, right? So without a doubt, it was definitely the things that I've experienced in my youth because I was seemingly, I guess you could say, robbed of my youth, but that was intentional because I had my daughter when I was very, very young. So I had to grow up as a senior parent to take care of her where, like I was telling my man George, like, yo, listen, I feel like I'm in the best position in my life now where I can kind of go as I please. Ideally, I wouldn't recommend any young man doing that. I would recommend that you wait and groom yourself and make sure you're wise and intelligent and you have the resources you need to take care of your family. But now in my life, I've really enjoyed just having fun, going on trips, traveling, and all of the things that I do. But I still have to have balance. I know you guys, you see us all on IG or TikTok or YouTube, going hard on the gym. Yeah. But this balance, I am not your average influencer. Let me tell you that. Yeah, what you see on camera, cool. I'm gonna get that working, but I'm also, you're gonna see me on the weekends, usually Monday through Friday. Like my man Ron say, I'm very strict, but I'm definitely eating a whole pizza. I'm definitely eating some Five Guys. Shout out to Five Guys. I had you guys earlier. I'm definitely drinking some alcohol,
cigars and whatnot.
Cigars with my dogs. I'm chilling it. Because I'm still a real person. I'm still a human being. I'm 42 and I've done all of the work, but I'm still very, very intentional, specifically when I talk to young men, go get it, grind and go get it hard. Right now, when you're youth, when you have the opportunity. So when you get older and you mature, that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor and all the things that you've laid down and provided, for your family. And also too, I think everybody on this panel, they have a lot of responsibilities. They probably take care of a lot of individuals. So sometimes don't ever think that you can't enjoy yourself and enjoy the things that you like.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I take a self-care day.
That's balance. That's balance.
I balance. I go get a massage. I go get stretch. I'll go get my hands and my feet done. Or shit, I go shopping. I'll ride by myself solo dolo to the outlets and I'll drop a stack just shopping.
You are a fresh
all those fly outfits you see on IG. I go do that and that make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Don't think we can't do that either.
Another question.
Let me ask you fast while he's sitting right there though. Only I want to make sure George don't slide out of this.
Yeah. Go ahead. George gonna slide out.
We think we have a lot going on here because we have responsibility, different hats and responsibilities that we said earlier, right? Father, husband, significant other we must take care of, grandkids, a whole gym to manage and run. George, my question to you was this, is you don't have those typical responsibilities by way of a wife or kids, or an actual brick and mortar business to run, but you got a crazy physique. We'll take a pause for that again.
That was crazy. Yo, George is the GOAT,
that being said, how are you keeping this balance, but you don't have the same things in your life that help you to stay balanced? My kids make me not get drunk on a Tuesday.
Right.
My kids and my wife make me have to get up and go out to party on Thursday morning because that's exactly right. So that has to have structure Monday through Friday. Ain't nobody telling you pick me up from school.
Because I would be a goddamn fool if I was George. If I was George, I would be a goddamn fool.
So you have your physique and everything else, George. Tell me, how are you finding a balance to keep all this going?
You're right. I could be going wild right now.
Yeah.
But, I just, I have goals, man. Like all these things that you guys have, these are the goals that I have that's what I want to be a family man. I want to be, obviously I own my business online, but
big bros, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I was up to y'all. You guys are doing the things that I want to do. So in thinking that way, I'm like, you know what? I can't just be out partying. You know what I'm saying? I have to plan. I have to have goals. I have to have structure because the guys that are doing it, this is what they did to get to where they are today.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to just go wild and be in a club Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Because that's
so we're leading by example, apparently, y'all.
Yeah,
leading by example. All right. Okay.
I like that, bro.
So I definitely, being a family man and having kids then, being able to own a gym, like these are all the things that I have on my list. So, you know what I'm saying? I know to become that, I had to sacrifice and I had to put the work in, so I can't just be out wild.
Yeah,
I know because I see MJ in the gym at 5 a.m. every single day.
You're right.
I mean, they at that time.
That's the motherfuckers.
I can't be at the club till 3 a.m. and get to the gym at 5.
Bro, that's not possible. Listen, hold on one quick second. You hear what you're saying? I'm gonna take a quick moment to speak to all of the young guys out there. If you are in your early 20s, mid 20s, this is the grind you need to be on. Trust me, bro. Because it's so many soft, weak, lazy young men out here. All you have to do is have 10% of what he said, and you will run through. Shout out to the editor. I'm about to drop an F-bomb. You will run through these motherfuckers because they're all soft and weak. If you have an inkling of ambition and drive and goals and you want to go get it, he just told you what to do.
In the world we live in today, bro, I appreciate everything you just said. I'm not that much older than you. How old are you, Judge? 32. You're 30. Okay, I'm the youngest one here.
You're not the big bro.
Okay, I'm not the big bro no more. I'm 31. But nah, real talk. Like I appreciate everything you just said because we're in a generation now where people just come and think that shit is supposed to be given his hand to them. So it's a tough pill to swallow because I have a gym where people come here. Well, I see you doing this. Why can I do this with you? Why can I get this? You have no idea what it took me to get to where I'm at today. I'm talking 4 a.m. That means training at 4.
Yes.
Wake up at 3:30, 3 o'clock. And I'm talking you seen it all day. Don't leave the gym till 9 p.m. at night.
Sleeping in the gym at times to keep it going.
He called me sleeping on the leg press one day.
To run the gym.
What up, bro?
Staying overnight.
But just trying to, like I said, I appreciate the grind is crazy right now. Just because everybody's timing is different. My timing was different with opening the gym. Your timing was different with having everything you got going on. Your timing was different. My timing was different. So what I'm saying is, bro, don't look at nobody else's timing. Don't look at nobody else's success. Don't count nobody else's pockets. There's a process. Bro, some of the richest men, they get rich till 50, 60 years old.
Yeah.
The richest men in the world, they get rich till 60 years old. We're trying to be rich at 30 right now.
23.
20.
When I buy your girlfriend a Louis bag, it's 22.
But just know, we have access to do it earlier. But just know what it takes to get to where you want to get to, or to get to just to get to the next level, or get to the level that the person you look up to is on. All right? Don't take shit for granted, bro.
And surround yourself with people who are doing better or as good as you. You know what I'm saying? That's key, because all of these men up here, especially Ron, when I met Ron, I remember when we went to Cheesecake Factory. I went home. Remember, I said, I got to go. I got to go. Literally, I'm telling you, everybody up here, DJ, met him. Talk small conversation.
This should connect to ASAP.
Small conversation. I was like, went home. All right, I got to go. George, and I watched George, right? Because I when I first met George, I was like, is he one of them fitness dudes who just be kind of just chilling? You know what I mean? Doing a little fluff. I'm at the gym at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and then I see him a few times rolling out. I'm like, he's for real. He's for real working. And I was like, so let me give him his flowers. Let me give you your flowers. Nah, right hand. I got you. Let me give Big Ron your flowers. All of these men have inspired me in some form or fashion that makes me continue to grind, because I'm on your. I'm sorry, my bad. But you got me.
One more thing. This is a statement from you and you. Yeah. When we talk about the father life.
For sure.
I'm younger. Like I said, I'm 31 years old. You guys are older than me.
Yeah.
Tell me it don't feel like when you have kids and you have that feeling that you have to be that guy in that family. I want a big ass house. I want everybody to come to my house and have the cookout at my house. Yeah. I want to be that guy. You guys talk about it? Like how you plan this stuff for your kid? Yeah. Bro, it's crazy because you don't have this feeling until you have kids. Right. It's like, oh, we about to start a whole other family. I'm that guy in this family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come over to my house for cookouts every year. Yeah. That shit is fun, bro.
For sure. I was fearful.
That shit is fun.
I'll be real with you, man, because you're being transparent doing this podcast here. I don't want my daughter, my fifth grader now, to want something that someone else had, but she can't.
She can't write.
I don't want my sixth grader to say, Daddy, I want some Beats by Dre headphones like my friends, but I can't provide them for her. I'm not saying everything I do in life is on behalf of the tangibles. There's so much intangible being blessed upon them. But personally within me, I didn't want to say I can't.
Right.
So what makes me grind and push consistently here is being able to give them options. You know, money is not happiness. It is far from happiness. However, money does give you options, and options are where the happiness is. Options is where the happiness is.
Make sure
I said that twice just now, right? So me being able to provide for those guys above and beyond. My wife, the same thing naturally here. She does not want these things or push me to go out here and be able to get these things for her, but she definitely appreciates me being able to do so. But you said something earlier, man. I definitely going to ask about that part.
Yeah.
So amongst ourselves, we are definitely iron sharpening iron to keep in line with that age-old adage. But there are others around us who should benefit from our blessings of what we know, what we currently do.
Yeah.
We know what we do to keep our physiques going, to find balance. But your day ones, the ones who aren't actually in your health and wellness world, are those guys coming along with you? Are they being inspired by you? Or are they just peripheral to it all and you can't get them out? Let's be real. You can't get them out to the gym with you, or what's going on? Or they just disappear from you? How does that part work?
I'll probably say, for me speaking, I've lost a lot of day ones. I still have my core, my 3 or 4 guys, and that's mainly guys. They aren't moved by who I am. They really love me for who I am. But I would say more associates and people I used to be cool with, those relationships are gone. And I don't know if it kind of hurts me a little bit, where I had a situation with somebody that I really cared for. And I actually looked up to them as a father figure, because I really didn't. My father wasn't involved in my life. And when things started to take off for me, my trajectory started to go in the upward position, they totally switched up on me. And then that was the moment that I realized, I heard about this. You can't take everybody along with you.
Yeah.
And then as that trajectory kept going, more and more people kept falling off, where it was a point in time where I felt very isolated. And it kind of hurt me a little bit, because I was like, man, bro, I thought we was going to be like Rocky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I realized, nah, it ain't that way, because I don't know what it was. I'm not going to insinuate it was jealousy or hate or whatever it was. But man, along this journey to the top, look, what did Hov say? What did Hov say? It's like, it ain't a whole lot of us, but it's enough of us.
Okay.
We good.
Yeah.
I might have 2 or 3, or I might have my lady. That's all I need.
I don't need 100 sheep, or I need 10 lions. And
I got my people that really rock.
I don't need 100 sheep.
And shout out to I know you'll see this. I don't know if they're going to edit this into a short clip, but I want to send a huge shout out to one of my mentors, my boy Pat. Bro, I love you. You are one of the only few people who believed in me, especially when I was down and out. You did something extremely grateful for me and generous. I love you for that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't because of who I was or what it was, because you genuinely loved me. And that came from another man. And I really appreciate you, because you really believed in me, dog. And I had people around me who known me my whole life that never did nothing for me. You feel me? Even my own father. Shout out to him too. But that journey is lonely as hell. Even that fitness journey. Yeah. If you're going on your fitness journey, just realize, bro, it's going to be lonely as hell. Because they not going to understand what you're doing. They're like, you going to the gym at 5 o'clock? Wow. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Like, no, bro, I'm built different. I want to eat. I want to win. At all costs, I don't care. I don't care what I lose, what I win. I know what I want. And that can be, and I understood that, but I also too took that same principles and applied it to every other aspect of my life, just not fitness. When it comes to business, relationship, it's a lonely road, dog. Yeah. But when you find people who are on the same wavelength as you,
it's love.
It's love.
So you equated the road to your fitness goals as being a road of solitude, which is something you'll be on by yourself, which I understand. It makes sense. No one's going to tell you 3 o'clock in the morning, get back in the bed, get out of the kitchen. No one's going to tell you 6 o'clock in the morning, get up and do your cardio. I'm sorry, 4:30 in the morning. Jesus. Get to be exact, get up and go to your cardio. So you are by yourself, motivating yourself, your solitude. George, I can get past you, bro. You giggled when I said everyone won't be with you as you go forward in this journey. Expound, bro. Something's there, man. What's going on?
So I'm blessed enough to say that my close group of friends, we all have this football background.
Okay.
So we were able to cultivate this discipline.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we all kind of had the mindset of we're trying to become something. So most of my friends are actually out and they're getting it.
That's
what I'm saying. So they're trying to
Yeah.
achieve their goals. So I shout out to them. We are in the business.
Yeah. That team mindset was actually, so your sports prowess and team mindset actually transposed itself to the life of business and structure and trying to chase your goals in life as well. DJ, man, tell me, bro, because you also have a sports background, pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy.
You've gone pretty far.
Speak on it.
We know it. You definitely have
only one in a million gonna get there.
I don't speak about sports like
you know what I'm saying. So you definitely have sports exploits.
I did do the Green Bay thing for a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? So Green Bay is not an actual, by the way, it's not a rap album. Green Bay is a team. It's an NFL team, in fact. So yes, this guy did grace that roster for a moment here.
I tell you right now, I'm from Connecticut. I was born on Rhode Island, moved to Connecticut. And Connecticut is like a place where, if you're from there, you stay there because your friends and your family's from there, and it's hard to get out of there. And I've had, and I have day ones that are still my friends to this day. No, they might not be on the same type of stuff I'm on, as far as waking up early, trying to get, but like he said, they're all trying to find their own ways to become great because they all know the level of discipline, what it takes to be great, as far as discipline.
Understood.
We all play on the same team, football and whatnot, since we was, 10 years old and whatnot. Now, the people I meet now, we just get, I'll be honest with you. I keep out of handshake, length, what's up? Just because I didn't know you growing up. I don't know who, right now, the industry is so different where people just want to become friends with people just because of their status. And I'm cool with that, but just know I'm gonna treat you like, yo, we cool. But that's all.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna get, but I haven't become real personal with a lot of people for a very, very long time, just because, number one, just trust issues. Number two, I'm at a point in my life where, you know, as humble as I could say, I'm that guy when it comes to, you know, just, yo, let's go to
talk your shit.
Let's go to
talk your stuff, dog.
Let's go to Fineo.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the owner of Fineo. People gonna come talk to me. Hey, can I come and get a Fineo for free? No. Sorry. You gotta pay. I don't care. George, no. You know, I didn't charge George, but all his friends.
Yeah. No, you know, they tried to let me in, and I was like, nah.
I appreciate
I'm paying my way, dog. That's support, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But nah, honestly, like, you know, I have a lot of friends here, and as I'm growing, you know, I see myself creating better relationships and whatnot, but still in that back of my head, which I have to learn to get, like, I don't know how I want to get rid of it, but I play it safe. I don't want to get too close to people out here, or just like new friends, you know, because like I said, the industry we're in, the generation we're in is, if you got this, I'm going to use you for this. And all you got, I know you guys can relate to me with it, with me saying that. Trust is hard right now, bro. My friends didn't make it how I'm making it, but they're doing the best they can do back at home, and they're still my day ones. You just gotta learn how to separate it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to separate these people from these people.
Yeah.
My dogs is my dogs. They gonna be who they are. They gonna get what they want to get. I'm not gonna tell them how to move, because that's who they are. These people over here, okay, we gotta put on a certain tie. We gotta button up a little bit to move different. You know what I'm saying? To move like how these people moving, but you have to learn how to separate the two. If you don't learn how to separate the two, you'll be stuck. And I feel like if you're stuck over here in a certain tie, you'll be because that people over here ain't what you think they are. They ain't the loyalists. People over here, and I'm gonna stay loyal to my friends no matter what, because they was my dogs from day one. If they ever need me, I got it. They're still my dogs. They might not be on the time I'm on, but these dogs right here, if I had a problem with these dogs coming over and handling that.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
Yeah, for sure. You guys, I want you to understand that health and wellness is something that we all definitely are experts in. If you don't believe us, check out everyone's profiles on any social network. We're talking George, we're talking Myron, MJ, we're talking Denzel, DJ, myself, Big Ron. But there's a balance to be found. We're not always counting macros. We're not always doing cardio. We're not always strength training. The design behind this was to show you the balance of health. And the second part of that is wellness. Wellness includes your mental. So we wanted to be transparent for a moment and let you guys hear the real of us all. George, please let the people know your last words on why.
George is the GOAT.
On how, not why, how they can achieve total balance, which is, pursue balance as you're trying to pursue now. Leave them with some last words, man, on total wellness.
How you can achieve total balance. First of all, I learned from you guys that you have to delegate, right? I can't wear too many hats, right? So obviously you can't do everything. So delegate to people that you trust so everything can move smoothly. And then enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? Handle business. But also too, listen, we got a short life. So, you know, live life and make sure you have a good balance so you're enjoying your time and then also handle business. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the perfect way.
Delegation to find balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Myron, please tell the people, man, how are you doing this? MJ, tell them how you doing it.
Wow.
Listen, I talk to a lot of young men, and my advice from you would be this. Get your physically, mentally, emotionally self in check. Balance, everybody has a different opinion on balance, but I think when you're at that age, especially if you're in your early 20s, mid 20s, or the late 20s, make yourself a priority. Mental health is an issue out here. It's an extremely issue. I see people deleting themselves all the time. Make yourself a priority. Balance, yes, try to get it, but put yourself and make yourself a priority. When it comes to dating and women, if you are trying to achieve a fitness goal, or you want to look like DJ, myself, or Ron, or George, you ain't gonna find no balance, because all of these physiques, They got in the trenches and they got in the mud. And you're going to have to adopt those same mentalities. And you're going to have to go be a dog and you're going to have to go get it. If it takes you getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, go get it. You put in the work now, lay the foundation, and then as you get older and as you mature, you'll be able to find the balance that you need when it comes to having children and the family and balance. But go get it right now. Ain't nothing to hold you back. The barriers of entry, specifically to social media and the internet, are so low. I'll give you an example. We can take clothing or you can take supplements. A decade ago, you couldn't walk into a manufacturer and say, hey, I want to start my own company. They would laugh you out the building. Now, a clothing company or a clothing manufacturer, they want you. So you can do your own thing and create your own issues or whatever. And that's not absolving anyone with a 9-to-5. I love you because I come from that. And that is even harder than what you think it is. But if you want to start something and start your own brand, don't let anything hold you back. And go get it, man.
DJ, bro, give them some more value. Give them even more value.
Yo, you just took the words out my mouth, yo. For a little do you know I look up to, especially you, Ron, as a big bro. But all these guys, I be in the gym like I want to look like George. George is cut. George is crazy. But nah, just like MJ said, man, like the time is now. Don't wait for, someone to tell you to do something or someone to tell you can be great. You can be able to do this. Figure out what you want to do right now and go do it. What's the worst that could happen? Somebody say no. Who gives a 100 people don't told me no, and look where we're at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing somebody can say to you is no, so you can figure out how to be better and grow when you have to ask the next person or do your own thing. So yeah, like MJ took the word out of my mouth. Go get it now, man. The time is now. Go get it now. Don't think because, this person got this many followers or this person is this popping or this person already does this. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just tag along, do your own thing and get moving. Cause every day is not going to slow down for you. And I wake up in the morning and be like, yo, I am so tired to go. I just left my kids 4 hours ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm so tired. I got to get up and go to the gym. But guess what? Everybody has the same 24 hours. Them hours is not worried about you or anything else you got going on in your life. So if you're sitting here taking time and, I'm going to just sleep in. I got this idea. I'm going to just save up for the next couple months. Yeah, I'm going to just do this. Nah, bro, the time is now. Yeah. And I keep saying that just because with my situation, it was so, I did not want to open up the gym. I didn't want to own a gym, but you never know what God got planned for you. God said, we're going to shut this gym down to feed us out. Now it's your time. Yeah. So guess what I had to do? I had to sacrifice. And because I built the foundation before I even knew this was going to happen, this went along so smooth and easily. And how everybody came along was like, yo, I'm so happy I started that 2016. It's now 2023, and I have one of the best gyms in LA. Without a doubt. The lighting is beautiful. Thank you for the lighting. Respectfully. Thank you for the lighting, bro. Perfect example, man. Like I said, perfect example, man. I started in 2016, not knowing I was going to open up a gym now. Now that I opened up a gym in 2020, it's been running so smooth because of everything I did in the teens. Yeah. And that's sounds good. Start now.
It sounds like the ultimate goal is this, or the ultimate plan is this. Plan. Know what you want and plan accordingly. Things won't go accordingly. I promise you they won't. Not here on earth. Life is going to life. The cows might not come home and the creek may rise. Handle those issues as they come. In the meantime, commit to that plan that you have. Try and find balance. We all admit it to you in a transparent moment. We're not completely balanced. We're trying our hardest. In the meantime, though, we feel pretty good, right?
Absolutely.
You guys, I don't
know if it's the alcohol, but I feel great.
It might be the vibe.
Shout out to Bel Air, Sovereign. I don't know. Sovereign. Shout out to Sovereign. Shout out to Rick Ross. Y'all got me.
Yo, shout out to failure is never an option, bro.
Saucy. You guys, I am Big Ron Jones with some of my closest friends offering practical advice for your real world goals. Guys, we got a champagne toast. Yeah. Bel Air is definitely in the house.
That's what it's going.
Shout out.
It's love.
Bel Air. Boom.
It's love.
Boom. I got to touch. Everybody. I got to touch everybody. Boom. Damn, I'm scared.
That's why I drink all of it.
Much love, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Practical Podcast.
Let's go.
Bless. practical advice for your real world goals.
It was real.
Something like that.
It was real.